Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Most of all, your support really means a lot to all of us up on stage. And to start things off, I'm going to ask for a show of hands. How many of you have been to DFW Airport? Hide. That's good. How many of you enjoy flying? That's also good. And how many of you enjoy the hour-long wait in the TSA line? Yeah, I don't blame you either. So that leads into my passion. My passion in life is seeing the world around me. And here's a very interesting fact. Did you know only 46% of Americans own a passport? That means more people have spent the countless hours doing paperwork and the thousands on thousands of dollars to buy another car, and yet haven't taken the time to go down to the local post office, $100 for a passport. And that really saddens me, because I didn't click the thing. Because this is one of my favorite places on the entire planet, Terminal D. And specifically, this sculpture, it's in the entryway to Terminal D, and it means two things every time I see it. One, I made it past the TSA and I still have my shoes. And two, I'm about to start a great adventure, because Terminal D is the international terminal of DFW. And whenever I see that sculpture statue thing, it means something great is about to begin. Boom. Many of you have probably seen this. This is the Sistine Chapel ceiling, a magnificent piece of art, a wonder of the world. You've heard it countless times. But from reading an article on Google or looking at a horribly grainy photo off of Google Images, you're missing out on half the things that make it a wonder. You're missing out on the Hall of Gold leading up to the Sistine Chapel, the beautiful wooden doors, and all the people standing on the floor staring at a ceiling. You're also missing out on the beautiful pavilion and the majesty that is the Sistine Chapel guards' pants. Amazing. So, in my life, I've been to Japan, Scotland, Switzerland, Spain, Italy, and France, and also Canada. But every time I've been out of the country, I've grown as a human being, and I've taken those experiences and used them. And one of my favorite things is coming back to America and noticing all the little cultural quirks that make these countries unique. Here's a good example. In Japan, my dad got a little sick. I guarantee it was not the fish. But so me and my mom went down to a drugstore. And in America, most of us have been to a drugstore. Everyone there is angry, in sweatpants, and just wants to get out of there as fast as they can. Not in Japan. We got in there, we signed up on a little sheet, and then we went to go sit on a couch with everyone else and watch a Japanese soap opera. And it was there, on a couch, in Kyoto, watching a Japanese soap opera, that I truly realized that the world around me is a very interesting place. Here's another good example. This is the Bahnhofstrassen in Zurich. It's where you'll spend most of your time and money when you go there. But more specifically in this picture, this is the outside of Sprunglies. Sprunglies is a chocolatier. So if you're a sweet tooth, this is your haven. And where you eat on the Bahnhofstrassen. To put it in perspective, I ate there 3 days in a row. But it was in those 3 days that I noticed something very interesting about the people of Switzerland. So in America, you go and sit down for your meal, and you get kind of shooed along, like, come on, eat already. But that's not the case in Switzerland. They're very laid back. You will spend almost an hour just eating. There is no waiter or waitress to kind of shoo you along. You will sit there for an hour. I guarantee it. Another very interesting thing is we've all been at Starbucks or a restaurant and someone's kind of eyeing you down for your table. Like, come on, hurry up and eat. But in Switzerland, that's not the case. They'll come up and ask down to come and eat with you. And it's really awesome because you get to learn about them, you get a good conversation, and you can even make a friend. And that's one of the things that I truly love about traveling. I love coming home from all these amazing places and looking at what America has taken from their cultures and what we haven't. That mixture truly is one of my passions. And it's also something that makes me a little sad, because that's something only 46% of Americans have said I want to do. That's something I want to see change. In the future generations, I want to see that spark, that fire to see the world around you. I want kids to be just as excited about getting their passport as they are about getting their car, but I'm reasonable. And the thing that kind of frightens me is every American has this opportunity because it's all accessible right there, 45 minutes away from us at Terminal D. So to wrap things up, I would be extremely happy if at least one of you went home today and picked a place off your bucket list that you've always wanted to go and see and start making plans. Save up your off sick days. Save up your money, save up your time, and go and see that place. See the world around you. Learn from people around the world. And those experiences will become lifelong memories that you will always draw upon. And I can guarantee one thing. With this, you're guaranteed a trip worth taking. Thank you.